Hello and welcome back to Across the Gulf Coast. Well, we're now joined by the Fiesta Five Flags to talk about several events taking place in May and June around the Children's Treasure Hunt and the Fiesta celebration. Joining me to talk about that are Margaret Browning and Brad Huggins. Thank you both so much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So, Margaret, let's start with the Children's Treasure Hunt. We're going to kind of move in chronological order here. So, tell me a little bit about what the treasure hunt is. Obviously, a children's treasure hunt, but give me a little bit more details about it, location and time and all that kind of good stuff.
So our children's treasure hunt will be on May 13th. Registration starts at 2 o'clock. We'll have lunch and games. Lunch will be provided by Zaxby's, and Brad will be cooking hot dogs, and we'll also have some chips and Pepsi products. And then they'll have games. We'll have cornhole and face painting, and the hunt starts at 2 o'clock.
Okay, well, where's all this taking place?
This will be at Bayview Park in East Hill, and the registration's at 12, and then the hunt will start right at 2 o'clock. And We'll go in different groups. Hopefully we'll have about 5 different groups, and we'll go through, and then everybody will win a prize, and then we'll have some big grand prizes that have been donated from our community.
Okay, and what date is all this taking place?
May 13th.
Okay, now
it's free.
And I was going to ask, you need to sign up? You don't need tickets or anything?
No tickets. It's a free event. You just come and register so that you could possibly win one of our grand prizes, which are bicycles or tricycles, some power wheels. So some wonderful events, maybe some summer camps, and
Very cool.
Great things that we're giving out to our community.
What about age groups? Is there a minimum, maximum, or do you
There
split them
is.
up into groups for the treasure hunt?
We split them up in groups, but it's not by age. The age is 10 and under.
Okay.
And families are welcome, and you can come and help your child. Really what they do is they go from flag to flag. You know, as we know, Pensacola is under 5 flags.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll go to each flag, and they'll learn a fact about that flag. And then they have their treasure card, their map that tells them where to go. And at each flag, they'll learn a fact, and then they'll get it marked off. And once they've gone to all 5 flags, then they will go and get their prize.
Oh, very cool.
But everybody gets to eat, and everybody gets to participate in the games and stuff. So it's just a treasure hunt that really has an age limit.
Okay. Okay.
So bring the older kids if they want to come.
Absolutely. So older siblings are
Right.
invited. They can
Absolutely.
play while the other, or really they can go with them. I mean,
Right.
to learn all the history too. So
Absolutely.
that's a good point. Brad, let's move on then to some of the other events. You guys, obviously the Fiesta celebration is that started at the end of May and run into June. There's a lot going on in those 2 weeks, I guess.
10
it is,
days.
10 days. So let's just kind of start with the kickoff, which is the Fiesta Day celebration.
That's the Emmanuel Shepherd and Condon Fiesta Day celebration. It's Seville Quarter.
Mm-hmm.
It's a paid event, so you can get tickets online or call the Fiesta office. It's www.fiesta5flags.org. Or just Google Fiesta Five Flags, and it's down at it's $35 a person. I think it includes 2 drink tickets, and then there'll be meals in every room. But every room will represent like a different. It used to be the flags, but this year we're going to decades. So like one might be early aviation in Pensacola, one might be the early Pensacola Beach. Hotel San Carlos or something like that. So they're really going all out trying to do a little bit of decorating. So it should be a great event.
And that's on May 31st?
That's May 31st.
At Seville. Okay, so just a couple days after that is the big parade downtown.
Absolutely. Starts at 7 o'clock. Come on down. We'll have people from out of town and the Pensacola crews out doing a parade. It's a free event. Starts at 7 o'clock. We're trying to move it a little bit later, so it'll be a little bit cooler. So allow the downtown crowd to get out of there. It's it's an evening type parade.
Can people still sign up for that if they want to float in it, or how do they go about doing that?
They can. They can go to www.fiesta5flags.org, and all the information will be on the website.
Okay. And I believe that goes the normal parade route. So people that want to come down, they can line up down Palafox.
Down Palafox,
Garden, I believe.
Absolutely. Goes Garden north up to Wright Street, and then turns around and goes south to Government Street. But I think we've got barricades, so it actually extends all the way to Main Street now.
Okay. Oh, great. From one parade to another. But this one's on water.
Right.
The next day is the boat parade.
Absolutely. Great event. Starts at the mouth of Bayou Chico there at Pensacola Yacht Club. And they'll proceed across the bay and head over to Quietwater Beach there where the Shell is. And they'll line up there, and we'll have the big landing celebration there. So that's a free event also.
Tell me about, first, if anybody has a boat, Can they participate? Can they meet up there at the yacht club?
Just
or-
decorate your boat and come on right there at the mouth of Bio Chico
Okay.
and follow along. I mean, we'll obviously have the official boats that
Sure,
are in the
sure,
parade
yeah.
and the ones that are being judged for decorating, but please feel free to join in. So.
Okay. And then the landing, once you get to quiet water, what all takes place there?
That's where DeLuna and his court is presented, and the children's court presented, and the Myokis arrive and they meet DeLuna, where it's kind of a, obviously there weren't Indians here to meet DeLuna when he got here, but it's kind of a fanciful kind of look at what could have happened, you know? So it's just more of a fun event type thing than anything else. So
Okay, and it's open to everybody, free and open to the public, and everybody out there
Absolutely.
at the Quiet Water Beach Boardwalk. Okay.
come early because there's no parking.
Absolutely, it gets crowded real fast, and we got a couple seconds left. But I do want to talk about the all crew ball. You guys are very busy with during the 2 days of Fiesta, so tell me a little bit about that one.
The All Crew Ball is at Hajj Shrine. It's a paid event also. You can go online and get it, but all the crews come in, and DeLuna recognizes the kings and queens and the heads of all those different groups and presents them a medallion, and it's getting to be one of the biggest parties in town. It's absolutely just a fantastic event, so
Okay.
come on down.
Great, thank you. And I know we kind of, did rapid fire through all of
Right.
these events, and I appreciate that. But as Brad said, you can go to fiesta5flags.org for information on everything. So thank you both so much for coming on the show today, and good luck with all of these events.
Thank you.
so much.
Stay with us. When we come back, we'll be in our Okaloosa County studio to talk about Billy Bowlegs.